good afternoon, everybody. We are live with all the technical glitches and everything else. We still made it. You can't stop the wealth builders, man. We don't play that. Thank you, Mr. Roger Williams, for doing what you always do, the genius behind the curtain. And welcome everybody to the global webinar, Wealth Builders Worldwide. I'm ecstatic to be sharing this information with you, especially in light of what's going on in the world right now. Man, these are exciting times. I remember hearing a phrase that says, these are the worst of times and these are the best of times. Now I see Mr. Eric Ture Muhammad here as well, so I would definitely prefer to hear him train than me. So Mr. Muhammad, if you feel confident that your software and your computer will hold up, I'll be happy to defer to you. Yeah, I don't hear you. I see you talking, but I don't hear you. So you know what? I'm going to roll for a moment. If you get volume, let me know and we can see if we can change out. I don't want to keep the people waiting. These are some critical times. You want to see if I can hear you one more time? Quick sound check.
How about now?
Yes, I hear you. There you are.
All right, all right.
God is good. I didn't want to do this today. Look, Mr. Muhammad, go ahead and share your screen. I'm too excited today, actually. I think I would kind of spook people out today because if you look at what's going on in the financial markets, man, this is not a good time for me to be talking. I'm too excited, man. I'm sitting here watching stuff. You know what I did, Mr. Muhammad? I took a lot of my fake assets and I exchanged them into gold, and gold exploded $100 overnight.
Man.
It's like I'm getting divine leading, man. I'm looking at my Bollinger Bands and I'm looking at my notifications on my software, and it's saying, you know, buy this stock, buy that stock. And I was like, something inside of me said, Mike, you better take that money and put it in gold. And I did. And when I woke up this morning, I started texting Mr. Ty Best. I said, whoa, gold went $100. It went up $100 overnight. I've never seen that happen. It retreated back a bit, but it's still back over 1,600. It went from 1,560 to 1,680 overnight and then fell back a little bit. But while they're pumping and injecting this fake money into the system to provide liquidity for the markets, gold is staying right there, rock steady. So I can't wait to hear you present today, Mr. Ture. Over to you.
Yes, it's still not letting me over, Mr. Dalco.
Still not open. Okay.
Is it?
As I tell you what we'll do, Mr. Muhammad.
I can work on your slides if you have available.
I'm going to run through these slides and you just talk away.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
All right, family, welcome to our presentation here at Wealth Builders. And if you're looking for a better way, if you're looking for an opportunity, you've come to the right place, and we're ready to go with you. We're ready to go. I'm your host, Brother Eric Ture Muhammad, and I'm here on the behest of Mr. and Mrs. Michael L. Dalco. These are the wealth building trainers and senior partners in Wealth Builders Worldwide. Mr. Dalco spent 15 years as a mortgage broker, and Mrs. Dalco, 20 years corporate trainer, and they're both full-time and retired Carabal's affiliates. They have found a better way. We're going to introduce to you what they've introduced to us. What is your dream, first of all? Have you ever had a dream? Ben Franklin said that if we live until we're 18 and we're buried at 65, well, what happens between that time? We've been walking zombies. We are the walking dead. So what has happened? We had to find a way to recapture the dream. So we encourage everyone to look through this wonderful treatise, this tome by Mr. Ty Best, CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide. The Dream Chaser Manifesto is a dreamer's guide to surviving in a jungle of non-dreamers. And today, millions are sitting at home, hopeless and waiting for an opportunity. They're reaching, and we have it for you. The question that you have to answer is, what is your plan? What is your plan? Where are you in life right now? And where would you like to be in the future? Because the distance between both of those decisions is what you've done in the past. Now, if you always do what you've always done, you're going to always get, family, what you've always gotten. So now, here's the question that you must ask yourself. You know, if you continue to do for the next 10 years what you've done the last 10 years, will you reach your goals? And the answer is, there's not enough time. There's just simply not enough time to keep doing the same thing we've been doing. You know, doing the same thing we've been doing for many of us around the world has us sitting at home right now. It's just a thought. Let's look at it this way. We spend 21 years at best of education. You know, the training from grade school, going through high school, going into college, even getting degrees and graduate degrees. 21 years of education. And what has it yielded us? For most of us, it got us a job. Now, job in many respects is described as just over broke or jumping out of bed, but truth of the matter is it's a role in society. Job is a role in society. And the role in society has many of us today dazed and confused because many of us now, after all those degrees, after all that training, we're home. We're home wondering what's next. How about your 401ks and all your retirement funds and things that have just sort of gone by the wayside, like the wave of a magic wand that you had no control of? Retirement has nothing to do with number. It has everything to do with money and financial stability. How about the fact that 14 years from now, there's no Social Security? How about people are downsizing right now, confined in ways that they've never thought they would be, and some of us will be looking to go back to work. 81 years, you're not debt-free until you're 6 feet under. There is a better way. We know there is, and we had the opportunity for you. So what's the talk we must have? That talk. Everybody's happy. You're starting your life, but you got to talk the real talk to the people. You have to help them understand this is a broken system. You will go to school for 12 years, college for 4 more years, and then you work until you die? This is a broken system. Is this the baffled look and lifespan you want to leave your children? You can't outgrow an exponential inflation with a linear income or with no income. And again, you don't have time. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Mr. Dalco says that if you don't find out what real money is, you will work until you die, because your money has to have value. It has to have a store of value. So what does your paper do? Your paper can only, you write on it, you smoke it, you blow it, you wipe with it, but what value does it hold? You need, in order to hold value, you must have weight to be a store of value. And the weight that stores value for us and for you is gold. Gold holds all of the weight. So in our culture, Wealth Builders Worldwide, we teach you here in this magnificent university, we teach you how to create residual income. We teach you how to accumulate the AAA, that's accumulating appreciating assets. We outrun inflation. You heard Mr. Dalco in his opening. He was talking about the fact that he took some of that declining paper dollar and exchanged it for gold. Exchanged the paper for gold, and look what it did for him. Look what it did for millions around the, what it does for millions around the world, because all of you have the same opportunity. We know that we can take absolute advantage of the tax code by just honing in on having an operation or a business within our own home.
Oh my gosh.
Where's all your money gone, Donnie?
Taxes. 6, 9, 10, 11. Let me fix my houses.
Bug, it's okay. It's part of the game.
No, it's not.
It's
not fun.
It's not fun to what?
It's the worst part of the game.
It's what?
Taxes.
Who, poor Donnie. What did he understand then, and what can we glean from that now? Taxes, family, could take as much as 40% of your income that you worked so hard for over the course of your career. Is that the existence what you want for yourself? Do you really want the 40-40-40 plan? 40 years of your life, 40 hours a week, and retiring on 40% less of what you were earning, and that wasn't enough in the first place? Man, oh man. We absolutely need to answer that question. What do we do about it? Look at your cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. 95% of the population have jobs. And then if you are blessed to own a business for yourself, you literally own a job, because you're doing everything the employee does, with the exception of unlocking the door, locking the door, turning the power on, turning the power off, controlling payroll, controlling inventory. What kind of situation do you find yourself in now when you own a job and you can't even open the doors? Because we're under financial quarantine. You have to build a system. The left side of that quadrant, folks, represents the broke. of society. The side we're introducing you to today is the one that takes you from rich to freedom. When you have a system, when you have something that works for you rather than you working for it, what happens is a result that 95% of the wealth that's inculcated into that system now belongs to you, and you can now move and invest into yourself. And investing into yourself allows you to stay on the wealth and freedom side of that quadrant. So this is what we're introducing to you today. We don't want you on the left side. We want us all on the right side, because you have to leverage a business that maximizes both the B and I quadrants. This is the formula by which offers stability and direction. Thus, Caribars International. We answer all 4 keys. We give you the residual income. We show you how to accumulate depreciation assets. We show you how to outrun inflation, and we utilize the advantages in the tax code that gives stability and keeps us on the road of generational and legacy wealth. We're based in Stuttgart, Germany. We were founded in 2011 by our visionary CEO, Dr. Harold Constantine Seitz. He's a 2-time author, a best-selling author, and he's been involved in finance for decades. He's known as the King of Gold in many entities, but here's his mission. His mission is to produce the highest quality of gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. His goal, he says, is that Caribars helps millions find financial freedom from this stinging scourge of debt, of poverty. Poverty is like punishment for a crime you did not commit. Don't you want to be vindicated? Don't you want to be freed? Don't you want to be absolved from the atrocities of debt? We're born into a world of abundance. Why should we work within debt? All the builders, all the leaders, all the wealthy understand that he who owns gold always has money. Now, Alan Greenspan was the former CEO of the Federal Reserve, and he could make that statement, but the Federal Reserve can't tell you gold is money. Insane. Mr. Robert Kiyosaki gave us that quadrant, and here it helps us hone in on the understanding we're sharing with you today. Gold has outperformed every currency since 1932 by more than 6,000%. If you had $100,000 of gold acquired in 1932, right now it'd be worth more than $6 million. It would bring new meaning to what's in your wallet. Price stability is important in every economy, because with price stability, the general price of goods and services don't change over time. Okay, so you look at that Model T, $645 backed in gold, or a kilogram of gold in 1920. Fast forward to 100 years today. Here we are in 2020. It has all the bells and whistles that you didn't have in 1920. Technology has advanced, we give it that. But $40,000? Man, please. You can invest a kilogram of gold today, and you might have almost 2 of those cars, and you'll have change back definitely if you get 1 of them. Inflation, folks. Let me show you the powerlessness of a declining piece of paper. Look at 1998. Look what that $20 bill did for you. In 2005, you got more artwork, a bigger head, less in your cart. Now you have such a faded currency. That should tell you something in itself. You don't even get the cart. That buggy, I mean, that picnic basket, truth be told, you can probably walk into a store today with your $20 and grab a couple of things and put them in your pocket. What is the secret? We have to learn to pay ourselves first. What does the poor and middle class do primarily? We spend, then we save. We spend, then we save. Now, mind you, this is the structure of the system. Think about it. You get a job. You get a job and you'll spend to uniforms, you'll spend for clothing, you'll spend for food, you'll spend for gas and transportation. None of that has anything to do with the agreement you submitted to in selling time for money. You're spending like this on a daily basis to get a week or every other week or a monthly check. And what has to happen now, you find yourself in a position that have to save, and you can't, because you spent all that you had. You had nothing leveraging you as a poor or middle class participant. But in the world of the rich and wealthy, we save for ourselves first. We invest in ourselves first, and then we spend out of that which we've been blessed with in abundance. And that's the principle of the wealthy. So what we're going to show you right now, we're going to show you how to start your own business and maximize the tax benefits. You're going to learn more about the power of this gold and how you can get it to outpace inflation. You're going to learn how to utilize all this through a magnificent, uniquely built referral network to create residual income. We're going to show you how to build it because we are putting you in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Here's our compensation plan. You better buckle up, hold your seats, because we operate our two key components that gives us this plan. We learn how to maximize leverage and exponential growth. With this unique combination, we find a way to leverage ourselves by producing a pure asset within the household that stretches the dollar, and then we galvanize others to see it in the same way. Because as Mr. Getty says in the wealth principle, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. That's a player there. Now, we're not financial advisors, and this presentation is solely designed for illustration purposes. And, so the calculations you see and hear there, they are just formulas or examples by which you could possibly do what we're doing. We can't guarantee your income. You're the only one that can determine the size of your dream. You're the only one that can determine the energy you're going to put behind it. So let's look at this level bonus. This is aspect one that we want to show you today. Through the level bonus, it's quite simple. We ask you to start with 5 people. Can you talk to 5 people? If you talk to 5 people about saving gold for themselves and share with others how they can do the same, this can take your monthly income into a commission range of up to 6% into infinity. Now, I don't know about you, but infinity means forever. That sounds like a pretty long time. That sounds like something that will be enjoyed long after I'm gone. Unilevel compensation plan runs into infinity. There are no levels in carrot bars. There are no levels. And then you have our direct commission. It's getting sweeter. Because if you want to earn more than once a month, as you were doing in the Unilevel, and you want to earn 5 times a month, then we encourage you to acquire a package. And when you acquire a package, any package will get you bronze, silver, and gold, and VIP. Any of those packages will yield you a direct commission of 10% when you get others to do the same. And that second generation will yield you 3%. And that next generation of people, that's 2%. But look, this is where leverage and exponential growth meet. Because what happens now, say you got 10 people in that first generation who go out to get 10 people in the second generation, who go out to get 10 people in that third generation. You see the power of leverage and exponential growth? Can anyone out there say ching ching? All right. So let's look at the dual team bonus. This is a magnificent program, and this is what helps to maximize your savings and your earning in the wealth genre. Because every time anyone on your left or right team acquires gold, ladies and gentlemen, products, goods, or business packages, it creates units. It's a powerful dynamic in the world of carrot bars, because when you have 25 units on one side and 50 units on the other, it generates what's affectionately known in our world as DTP, baby. That's right, a dual team payout. And that runs into infinity. And look, depending upon the package you acquire, the status you acquire, that determines how many euros you are paid per payout, and you can maximize it up to 180,000 times per week. So what do? We acquire business package and start our business. We purchase goods and services through these products. We go ahead to share the business plan with others. And then we move on to get paid and teach your new partners to duplicate and do the same thing. And you can do it all from your home. You see that happy man over there? That's a picture of Mr. Dalco Lester Tan. That's payday, baby. That's how we do it. Or you can you can benefit from the wonderful 5 and 5 promotion. There's so many incentives and upgrades in the world of carrot bars. You can upgrade from one package to the next. If you get your package, from the time you get your package, 5 weeks, within 5 weeks, you acquire a package and you get others to do the same at your level or higher, they can move up to 2 possibly 2 upgrades
And
at
Mr.
no
Muhammad,
cost to them.
Mr. Muhammad, can I pause you just a second? I know you're presenting today. You're not going to say this for yourself, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ture Muhammad's wife sponsored him, and she went 5-5. And when he finally woke up from his drunken stupor, he went 5-5 as well. Mr. Muhammad, can you tell that quick story? I know you're rolling real strong here, but can you tell a quick story about how you weren't in favor of carrot bars at first? I think that'll help a lot of people.
Well, you know, family, Mr. Best says it well. He says everybody comes to carrot bars kicking and screaming. Well, there was an intervention performed in my household, you know, and in my household, I was tricked into the opportunity. I thought I was coming to one of these general meetings that I won't go into at the moment. I'm still a little traumatized behind what happened. But my wife says, hey, you have a video conference next Tuesday at 7:30. I said, okay. And when next Tuesday came, I'm rolling into the house. I happened to be off on the plantation that particular hour. I was quite happy for that. And so I set up my laptop and I wiped down the screen, and my daughter fixed me coffee. I should have known there was something up then. But when she did it, and all of a sudden I see this brother come on the screen, Minister Jamil Muhammad. Well, I know Jamil, so I thought we were still in league of what was on the agenda. I didn't know their agenda wasn't my agenda, and I'm happy to see him. And then I see Miss Jai Muhammad on with him, and I figure, oh, okay, well, maybe she's assisting him in this effort. Then I see this man named Kevin 2X Thompson. I didn't know him from a can of paint, and I was trying to figure out what the he's going on. But my wife said, Eric, just listen. Now, how many of you have ever been in a situation where you jumped on a team and didn't want to play? So you say, that's all right. I'm going to make everybody suffer. I'm going to take the bat, the ball, the glove. I'm going to walk off the field and just leave you out here. But that's how I felt. And I was 38 hot. So I would even look into the screen like some of you right now may not be looking at the screen. I sat to the side and I didn't want to see nobody. I just folded my arms and said, I'll listen, but I'm not going to look. But thank God that I listened. Because right now, I am free. I'm not home because of a layoff. I'm not home because of any kind of work stoppage. I'm home because I fired my boss.
And Mr. Muhammad, there is one question I won't do this again, but I think this is important because I think they missed something you said earlier. They said they have people on the training that have lost their jobs and cannot afford a package yet. How can they get started in the business? So I'm going to go back to a slide, but I need to say something right here. All right. Think about what you just said. Now, this is going to be a kind of a hard statement, and not intended to be hard at the people that have lost their job, because that's tragic. But think about what you're saying. They had a job. Those of you on Facebook Live, you can shout hallelujah or whatever you want to say to this, because this is so strong right now. Mr. Muhammad, they had a job and they don't have any money to get a package. Now, put those two things together. Think about, Mr. Muhammad said perfectly, people are working 40, 40, 40 plan, 40 hours a week for 40 years, retire on 40%, if that much, of what you couldn't afford to live on when you were working the 40 years, 40 hours a week. And you get to the end of the 40 years and you still don't even have enough money to get a $200 package. Good news for you. Carrot Bars is free to join. So pick back up right here one more time, Mr. Muhammad, on the unilevel.
Absolutely. So think about it, folks, because I made a good portion of my residual income early on through the unilevel. I had such a great unilevel one particular month that it took care of all of my expenses for the upcoming month. Percent commission forever from a free position. And what is the position? You making a decision. The position is your decision. to hear what we're saying, internalize it. Look, when it's free, you have nothing to lose. So 5 people maximize your plan, and you're telling them to save gold, and they can earn, and you will earn up to 6% commission as you grow, because it runs into infinity. This runs into infinity, family. And the upgrade, quite simple. When you actually tell people to do that, now here's another part. My wife had a silver package then. I didn't have a package. She had a package, and I just went out with her referral link, and I shared it with everybody. I told everybody about the opportunity I ran into in them first 6, 7, 8 days. This woman had almost 10 VIP signed in that week. And we didn't even know we made the money. This is powerful. So you open your free gold savings account, you choose your business package, and you set up yourself to save, pay yourself on auto exchange. Then when you start your dual team payout, you see how those commissions roll, as we shared with you. The 10% commission, the 3% on the second generation, the 2% the second generation. Even if you just did this part-time, folks, from this formula that's on your screen right now, you could earn up to $2,000 or more part-time within the next month, on a monthly basis, for the next 90, 120 days. You can get it going that way, because there are no levels, and this runs into infinity. Man, somebody say forever, folks. And again, you get 180,000 dual team payouts per week. That's right, Brother Tajudeen. You can make this money while you sleep. Now, let's look at the other bonus plan here. Let's look at our matching bonuses. For those who have a checkered history of not reporting in when you leave out your house, saying you're going to get a loaf of bread, or you're going to try to make ends meet, and your spouse or your significant other can't find you, my family can find me all day long, because all my wife has to do is look in her back office. She knows exactly what I'm doing, because the matching bonuses shows you how to get paid when other people get paid. If someone in my organization, got a payout from that dual team system, I get a 5% matching bonus for every time they get paid. And I didn't do anything but encourage them to embrace an opportunity. It can run from 2 generations as a bronze status all the way into 7 generations as a VIP. Think about it. If you have 7 generations of matching bonuses going on under your team, but wait, if you're married like I am, there's 14 generations, but wait, if I have a business under my team and my wife has a business under her team, that's 28 generations of matching bonuses. And it don't end there. We got children, folks, 18 years of age and older. I'm telling you, this is a powerful leveraging tool. All of you in the household right now, you should take inventory on how many people in your household right now, 18 years old, and go on and get started. Your multi-package program, this is so new and exciting. It wasn't around when I came in. I only came in 18 months ago. It just shows you the innovation that Dr. Seiss has. He has a plan that lasts hundreds of years, way beyond us. You can earn E-points, which is known as exclusive points. You earn free gold in this opportunity. And man, I'm telling you, just moving on to the next, because I'm amped. I want to show you what this looks like. All right. Your E-points. If you know anything about hotel stays, you have hotel reward points. If you know anything about traveling or flying, you have frequent flyer mileage, right? And you can exchange those things for maybe an upgrade in seating. You can exchange it for additional night stay in a hotel. Let me show you the power of what happens when you control the economy under your own roof. In your E-points, your E-points come with every package as a part of the multi-pack system. All right. Your E-points are there, but as you grow with the system, the E-points show you how to accumulate. When those points add up as a bronze level, as a silver status, rather, as a gold and a VIP statuses, these points maximize your ability to leverage, because with the E-points also comes free gold. And if you're operating in VIP, because VIP is the place to be, what happens is you earn matching bonuses and exclusive points and free gold throughout the entire organization, down through 7 generations. And you can exchange those points. So If you do inventory in your house and see, hey, someone's so broke they can hardly pay attention with your e-points, you can get free gold. You can exchange for gold, or you can exchange for technology. You know, I have a beautiful phone. Y'all see my phone? I took the key out. I got a beautiful phone right here. This is what I work from. I have the phone. I have the, we'll soon have the WIM laptops released. We have a K merchant system where we accumulate, in our accumulation, we can exchange goods and services with people who are part of the e-merchant. We can work within our exchange, get a hold of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, KBC coins, and the other part of it, none of this is coming out your pocket. And you can also redeem these points for cash. There's no such thing as being cash strapped in a fully functioning ecosystem known as Caraballs International. And we walk with you every step of the way to make that opportunity happen for you. Woo, the long-term incentives. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I don't have any watches on my wrist because I'm holding out for that third line bi-color Rolex. When I want to know what time it is, it's unfortunate sometimes, but it's great. It's a great incentive. I have to ask Mr. Dalco what time it is, or I have to ask Mr. Best what time it is, because they be rolling it, y'all. But you can earn in the long-term incentive program from Caraballs, everything from the leather bag to a villa built in your name, keys in your hand, anywhere in the world, built by Caraballs International. So here's our payment system. Our prepaid global MasterCard. We have an exclusive partnership with MasterCard, the world's largest vetter of businesses, people, and organizations. We get gold. You know, let's say you follow this system that has worked for the wealthy. Let's say you follow the system and save 1 gram of gold at least a month. And you do that for consecutive months, and you've gotten people to do this, duplicate what you're doing in the exponential growth system formula that we showed you. Do you know you could earn up to, at the month 13, you could earn up to 25 grams of gold a month? Let's say if gold was, I don't know, $60, that means you have earned 1,500 euros worth of gold a month. Wait, that's 18,000 on a year. And what did you do? You just made plain delivery of the message and people took you up on it. See how this power of duplication works? Leverage and exponential growth. What a beautiful marriage. So in our Caraballs advantages, we've already told you we've been around 9 years. We operate in 146 countries. Anywhere gold could be delivered physically, FedEx takes care of it. We have the private partnership with MasterCard, and we're 900,000 deep as affiliates in Caraballs International. And we have a complete support system, and you register for free. There are no mandatory monthly fees or expenses. And the software, once you've registered, you get access to state-of-the-art, 24 hours, 7 days a week, state-of-the-art software that tells you about your world. And what's our product? We already told you our product is money. Gold is money, baby. If you don't know, you're in the right place now because you learned today. Gold is money. So you have a worldwide market. You have billions of people in this access to you because you have the phone, you have your laptop. You can work from the convenience of your home. We have unique and innovative products. Our compensation plan is like bar none, like anything else that's out there in the world. You have high potential from a part-time income. There are people that work part-time that earn in the upwards of $20,000 or so a month. And your customer support by not only telephone and email, but you have us. You have 100,000 wealth builders worldwide who understand the power of being there for each other. So allow us to help you, help others, help themselves. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. So here we are. We're in that valley of decision, but there are 3 options you can exercise. You can say, you had me at gold. I'm in. You're wasting too much time talking. I've already signed up. Let's go. Or you might have some questions and still be just as excited. Well, we're just excited to answer those questions for you. And then there's some of you who say, no, man, I don't think this is for me. Yeah, but that free account is. Because if you could show me what costs more than free, less than free, I might entertain it. But free is the root word to freedom. And you can position yourself for that freedom by just signing up for your free gold savings account in appreciation for those who threw the life preserver to you. So get back with the person who shared this opportunity. Register for your free account now, folks. You have nothing to lose but your chains, your shackles. Visit our webinars, our live events, our conferences, our team pages. Stay plugged into your support system. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Oh, and then coming up, you mark your calendar and you go to WBWevents.com and join us on the global event, Wealth Builders online event. Let's go worldwide with Dr. Harold Seiss, who will be there with us. We cannot wait to hear what he has to say to us because we're in the midst of the world's greatest transfer. The world is reaching and we're here to grab their hands. So join us this Super Saturday. It'll be April 4th from 12 noon to 4 p.m. It's just a small donation of $30 as a registration fee. But you're going to be exposed to the world and the vision and the dynamic plan of Dr. Harold Constantine Seiss. And we're very excited. And we're very excited to announce also that once these restrictions are lifted, all roads lead to Hanover, Maryland. That's right. The Freedom Summit, sponsored by the Union and Wealth Builders Worldwide, is July 17th through the 18th. You can find more information on that in days to come. And I'm telling you, family, it's right after our, that's the next stop after our April Let's Go Online. Will be July 17th to July 18th will be at the Freedom Summit. So I want to thank you for the opportunity of sharing with you. And if there's anything that I might have misrepresented or misstated to you, understand, charge it to my head, not my heart. I want the best for you. And as all wealth builders, we don't want your money. We want you to want your money, but we have to take the first step and let you know and understand that gold is money and we're here for you. Let's build this new reality for ourselves collectively with each other. Thank you for your attendance and your time.